During Nancy Pelosi's infamous trip to Southeast Asia, she met with the heads of governments of several countries. But a head of government of a country chose to leave for vacation instead, and that leader is head of the state of the country, which has been a US ally since 1953 and is home to America's largest foreign military post. It was none other than South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol. And his snubbing of Nancy Pelosi is significant, and he has valid reasons for it. Hello and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Vedika, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global channel yet, hit the subscribe button right away. This week, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the United States House of Representatives and a high-ranked politician, met the Prime Ministers of Singapore and Malaysia. She had a meeting on Wednesday with Tsai Ing-wen, the President of Taiwan. The tour comes to an end in Tokyo, where Pelosi has a meeting with Fumio Kishida, the Prime Minister of Japan, on Friday. However, the President of South Korea has decided against having a face-to-face meeting with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi while she is in the region, making him the only Asian leader to do so. According to a South Korean official cited by state-backed Yonhap news agency, Yoon is on a summer vacation. Yoon decided to do away with the Speaker of the House of the oldest democracy in the world by a formal phone call. Seoul-based reporter Rafael Rashid tweeted a picture of the South Korean president going out for drinks with some local actors on Wednesday evening. Also, no government delegation went to receive her when she landed. Only officials from the US Embassy in Korea were seen waiting to receive Pelosi and others. This was a big humiliation for US and Nancy Pelosi. However, South Korea has got good reasons for it. Seoul is done with the ambiguous policy of Washington over Taipei. US's ostentatious policy on Taiwan of supporting it in case of invasion has been a matter of concern for the Korean country. Any offensive action by China will embolden the CCP to go rogue in the whole region. According to the Taiwanese Defense Ministry, the supply of vital military equipment to Taiwan is being delayed by the USA. 40 of the M109A6 Palladian self-propelled howitzers promised to Taiwan between 2023 and 25 have been delayed till 2026 because of the alleged difficult supply conditions in the United States. Similar is the case with 66 F-16 fighters and 250 Stinger surface-to-air missiles, which have been delayed too. Given the delay in the arrival of weapons, the Taiwanese ministry has stated that it is looking into other options for buying weaponry. US also rebuffed Taiwan's entry into Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. The trade agreement includes 13 countries that account for 40% of the world economy and which could have helped Taiwan grow by leaps and bounds. Additionally, the demands for South Korea's indigenous nuclearization have been increasing. The Ukraine war has aggravated the concerns because of North Korea and China's growing nuclear capabilities and doubts over US defense commitments. 71% of the South Koreans support indigenous nuclearization, even if the country has to exit from the Non-Proliferation Treaty. The NPT requires non-nuclear signatories to refrain from developing nuclear weapons. Don't be surprised if South Korea leaves NPT and asks for nukes anytime soon. However, US is adamantly opposed to the idea. Yoon is also not happy over the journey Quad has gone through. During his election campaign, Yoon pledged to take part in the Quad's various working groups, but the US has consistently attacked the idea of Quad. South Korea is looking to get a formal membership in the Quad Plus, but the US has not allowed for it. The indifference shown by the US towards South Korea has come to bite it back. The disregard for Seoul's concern by Washington was bound to have repercussions. Biden's disastrous foreign policy is perturbing its allies. So, Yoon's snub of US and Pelosi was a long time coming, and it's just the beginning.